Higher Maths, Dhaka, 2017, question number 8. In question number 8, we're told an unbiased coin and an unbiased dice are tossed and thrown together once. In part A, if the dice is thrown once rather than the coin, determine the probability of getting a prime number on the upper face. Well, to solve this, first of all, a dice has 6 faces. On it, the prime numbers are 2, 3 and 5. So that means there are 3 faces with prime numbers out of a total of 6. So the probability of getting a prime number is 3 out of 6. Well, that cancels down. The probability of getting a prime number is a half. In part B, it asks, draw the probability tree and write down the sample space and then determine the probability of getting the head of the coin and an even number on the dice. Well, to draw the probability tree, we first have a choice of 2. When we throw the coin, it could come out heads or tails. Then we throw the dice, and for each of the previous outcomes there are now 6 possible outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, whether it's heads or whether it's tails. So the sample space is a head followed by a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, or a tail followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. So that is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5 and T6. Now, if we're going to get a head and an even number, the possible outcomes are H2, H4 and H6. So the probability of getting a head and an even number is 3 out of 12. Well, that cancels down, so the probability of getting a head and an even number is a quarter. In part C, if 2 dice are thrown once together, then draw the probability tree and find the probability of getting the same number on the upper side from the sample space. Well, to draw the probability tree, first there are 6 possible outcomes on the first dice. For each of these, when the second dice is thrown, there are a further 6 possibilities. So altogether there are 36 possibilities. We can write these out in a sample space. They go 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 1, 2, 2, and so on, up to 6, 6. So there are 36 elements in the sample space. And we can see 6 of the elements have the 2 numbers equal. So the probability of getting 2 numbers the same is 6 out of 36. That cancels down to give the probability of getting 2 numbers the same equals 1/6.